Hi guys, and today we'll be talking about the versions of Banana Derby we made last time, the V 1.0. Now we're going to talk about versions 2.0, 3.0, and even 4.0. So let's start. So this is Banana Derby V 2.0. As you can see, there's a new text, new background, and there's the major change. Well, not the majorist is the world record you can see right here, and if you break the world record, your score actually gets to go on here. And when you start your game as normal, the ban- as normal there are balls and bananas, and you have to try to dodge the ball. But the cool thing now is that the bananas, I they were the additional and decrease in strength was min 10, max 10 last time, but this time it changed to min 15, max 15. And there's also a new banana but it's called the red banana, and it only appears in a 10% chance. I want it to appear soon because I don't have much time. So, yes, and you keep going like this. Why doesn't the red banana appear? Okay, so since I don't think it's appearing, first I'll show you how it looks when I die. Oh, yes, you just saw the red banana. The red banana, when you kill a red banana, you can guarantee that you will get plus points. The range is 5 to 15. I mean 5 to 25. It's a really good one. So, if you see one of those, don't miss it. So now I'm going to show you the death motion, which never really isn't anything. Anyway, so now I'll show you V 3.0, which is even more improved. Yes, as you can see from the start, there's a gradient background which changes colors. Well, not gradient, but still. Item shop is the most major thing here. There are two items called crystal and oops, night. So if you can just read the descriptions. Crystal, the chance of the appearance for the red banana increases by 5%. Buy crystal for 10 coins, yes or no. So basically, like, right now the appearance chance of the red banana is 10%, but if you buy 3 crystals and use them, it becomes 10 plus 3 times 5, which is 25%. And it's a really good item in my opinion. When I say yes, it says it's bought, and the number of crystals I have changes. And I just put my coins really high because, well, I guess I just made the game. I get to control. And night, well, I just experiment with numbers. So let me start the game now. It says how many crystals do you want to use? Because I just bought one. If I use it right now, then I won't be able to use it anymore. So I have to choose wisely how many I'm going to spend. I'll spend the crystal here. And as you can see, this ball's really slow, right? And I did that on purpose, and this ball's really fast. So now, according to the color of the ball, the speed of the ball changes. So the orange ball is the slowest ball, then followed by the blue ball, pink ball, green ball, and finally the purple ball is the fastest. So the purple ball you're seeing right now is see the red banana. The purple is the fastest ball in the game. Yes. It's quite a major update. I'm not sure why the pink and green ones are not showing up. Bad luck, maybe. Red banana again. I'm so lucky this time. Yes. Anyway, see, there's a pink one, and the pink one follows the speed we normal, and the pink one speed is the one speed we had for the previous versions. So pink is average, and then it changes every time. Now let me go to v4.0. And by the way, v3.0 was the major update, but this one's a good and major update too. Yes, finally loaded. I'm sorry, some issues last time, so let me go back again, introducing the v4.0. So let me go back to the item shop. As you can see, there's a new item. It's called milk bottle, and in order to understand what this actually does, we'll first need to start the game. I'll use no crystals. And as you can see, my strength is max. And if I accidentally hit a ball, obviously it decreases. But wait. So, like, even if I achieve a banana, for example, right now I achieve a banana with plus 10 strength, but it'll not go to like 109. It'll just go to max, which is 100 right now. So so basically you can't get a strength over 100. If you get a over 100 on banana, then it just becomes 100. So now this will become tougher. Okay, so and the milk bottle is what actually increases your maximum strength. So for example, if I buy a milk right now, then if I use it, then my maximum strength will be 10. If I use 5 milk bottles, then my maximum strength will be 150. But that doesn't mean I get to start on 150. I still start on 100, only I can go higher. Oh, and what I never mentioned was how you collect the coins. After each round, your score, there will be the number of coins you earn will be your final score divided by 10 and rounded that to the nearest whole number. So, and by the way, one more update is last time you could only say yes or no. So if you wanted to buy 20 crystals, then you actually had to say yes 20 times. But now it says how many do you want to buy, so you can buy as much as you want. And something I didn't mention was the night. I'm sorry. And it says when the strength is less than 25, there's no additional balls appearing. And yes, so as you could see, the number of balls kept increasing, but if you buy this and you use it, if your strength goes under 25, then no additional balls appear. So let me hack and change my number of coins. Set coins to 1,000. Oops. What? Yes, there we go. So if I buy one night, as you can see, my coins decreased, and I'll buy 5 milk bottles, and it decreased. Actually, I'll buy 2 more nights and more crystals, 10. Your money does go away quite quickly. So if I try to use like a lot of more than I have, it says you have less crystals than the amount of crystals you want to spend. I have 11 crystals, so I can't get more than 11. And let me show you something else. I'll buy more crystals. 4 more. So I have 30 crystals. I do want to use all 30 crystals, but it says you can only bring up to 18 crystals per game. And that is because 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 when you bring 18 crystals, the appearance chance becomes 10 plus 18 times 5, which is 100. So if you bring 18 there, if you bring 18 crystals, then you'll have 100% chance of getting the red banana, and just spending more will be a waste of money. And there's not much. And there's use night. I'll say no. And how many milk bottles do you want to use? 2. And as you can see, that my strength starts at 10. Yes. And as you can see, it goes up till 104. And it can even go on until 119. But when it reaches 120, it becomes max set life. So I'm right now I'm at 118.1. If I only used one milk bottle, it would have been a max, but so that's how it works. Now let's get to coding. So let me go back to I want to see Banana Derby V 1.0. When you make projects, if you search them up, oops, maybe remove this dot. What? I'll just search Banana Derby. There we go. OV space. If you have a unique name, then your projects actually come up. So I don't want to play this. What I will do with here is go to File, Save as a Copy. Now you just copied the project, and now this is a copy of the Banana Derby 1.0. So let's make 2.0. First, we have to change our backgrounds. Sometimes you can't edit this test. Try converting to vector or bitmap, and if it still doesn't work, then well, you'll have to make a new one. But it'll be fine. Let's continue. And in vector, the background filling doesn't work, so you have to be in bitmap. Select the color you want. I like orange tint red. I'll use 10. And then you can delete this one. And you can add text. Oops. Don't forget to change the color. I will make it more dark. Banana Derby V2.0. V2.0. Enter. No. And zoom it to the size you want. The scratch zoom does go quickly. So this text is at the place where we want it to be. So now we can make it like this so that it control forever looks. Change color effects by, I suggest a low number like 1, 2, or 3. Because if you put a really high number, you don't want that, right? It hurts your eyes. And even when you put 10, it does go fast, so I suggest 1 to 3. Even this is fast. I like 1. Or even if you don't like this, even if you think this is fast, you can make it a number less than 1, like 0.5. So let's get to coding. Now, one new feature? It was red bananas. Now you have to do it in vector because the vector filling just fills and spots inside sprites like this, and bitmap just is the normal fill like you have experienced. Go to color 0, brightness 100, saturation 100. And you just have to click on these and the fill gets perfect. On bitmap, the fill doesn't get perfect. And in vector, you can actually get this really detailed small lines, but in bitmap you can't. So now let's see how we do it. So first let me show you the code I did on the real Banana Derby 2.0. And also you can change the font of your text I'll show you right now. For example, when I put text here, yes, and then when I try to edit it, you can change the font here to like serif. But we don't need text here, so if we go to red banana, most of the things is correct. It's the same, except look at the banana script. We have to have a variable b from 1 to 10, and we only broadcast the red banana when b is 1. So when it's not 1, we'll make the banana show. Let's do that here. It was this script. Like this, and then make a variable b, put it right here, set b to run 1 to 10, and if not, b is 1. And I did the code, and if it is 1, which is quite unlikely without the item in v2.0, new message is red. And here, it's when I receive red. And of course, like I did here, we'll need to make this count for our red banana, because the numbers will be different. Let's edit these numbers. 5. I chose 5, but you can put in any numbers you want. 15. And it didn't on Scratch 2.0, but on Scratch 3.0, when you get close, the target's right sticks to the center, so I really liked it. Oh wait, I forgot to add a plus. The plus is optional, but I would like it, so plus 25. Yes, and then plus 15. Plus 10. Finally, plus 5. Yep. So, and change this to when I receive red. And if touching rabbit, broadcast red. No, not red. Yes, so let's try. Wait, if I go over this code again, this, so when B is 1, it calls red, which is the signal for if a red banana will appear. Sorry. And then it waits and shows, and if it touches the rabbit, then it broadcasts red again. Do you see something wrong there? Yes, because these are all the same, we'll end up in a loop. So we'll have to make a new message called red2. Red will be when red is called, and this red2 will be when it actually touches the here. So now it should work just fine. But since we don't want to waste time, let's actually make the appearance to 1 and 2. And also, in Banana Derby v1.0, there was this rabbit running motion, but I didn't like it, so I decided to remove it. On Banana 0.2, yes. What? As you can see, the strength did decrease by 10. Let's try collecting another red banana. Yes, as you can see, this gets really weird. The reason for that is because we used costume names. We never changed these. Oops. Oh, you can't have repeating ones, so better start from the highest number to avoid repetition. Now it should work just fine. Let's try. -5. +10, yes, it works just fine. Now what else have we got here? Any new stuff? Yes, the normal bananas limit has changed. So now there's 7. And we also need to make the world record. And don't forget to rename this to whatever you want, but I'll just rename it for YouTube. So now, wait, yes, let's change the limits. We'll need to duplicate the sprite in order to make this, oops, wait, sorry, it was the red banana. I'll go here, duplicate, -15, -15. Make sure to center it always, and duplicate this one. And make sure to rename this. Both of these is very important, always. Now we just have to add a world record. So we'll have to make a new variable called world record, and I really like to place it on the center, and duplicate this. We'll use the forever block, and then we'll use this block. If score is greater than world record, if score is greater than world record, then we'll have to change the world record to the score. Set world record to score. Let's try. Let's see if I can beat my world record. Well, I obviously will because I guess the world record was never set, I guess. +5, yes. I guess it works well. And as you can see, I did spot an error right after the red banana appears. The yellow banana appears as well. That should not happen. Let's see how it went here. Then, look, looking at other scripts for reference is also a good thing. So, because you can learn from it, and later times you can code it in your own. Whoa, as you can see, I have moved the wait block on top. And if that happens, we will need this one. Yes, so that'll help because, let me explain. It'll first decide and then it'll wait for a second and it'll choose which banana to appear, so there's no actually two bananas appearing at the same time. It first makes the waiting time, then decides which banana to release. Yes. Well, that's definitely an error. Let's see what's wrong here. So if there's an error like this and you can't spot it easily, you'll have to debug. So trying to see like how this code runs. So B is selected. Let's say B was selected as 1. It waits between random 2.5 to 10 seconds. Then, because this is B is 1, this code will not run. So it'll broadcast red. And banana 2 will receive this red, and it'll show, and it'll wait for a few seconds, then hide again. But then when it touches it, then it'll broadcast red 2, which would switch to any costume and change strength by costume name. Nothing really weird right here, right? Let's go back. When we as soon as we broadcast red, this whole stage happens again. So as you can see, there was the broadcast red and wait block, and what the difference between these two is when I put broadcast red, it just broadcasts it once and then it goes on to the next block, but it just broadcasts and then go to the next block, so there might be two things happening at once. But if we actually put broadcast and wait, the next block in the series will not, for example, if I had a show block here, and if we had like this, the show block will not run until the red broadcasting is ended. But instead, if we put just the broadcast, it'll just broadcast and then make it show, so there will be the broadcasting motion and showing motion at the same time. So we'll need to change it to this block. And if you don't like the running motion, then you can just delete the costumes of the rabbit. Now it's a little bit more peaceful with the bananas, I should say. Why doesn't the red banana appear? Okay, now this is starting to get weird. Okay, finally. Whoa. Well, you think this is weird, right? And it's all happening in the same place. And this variable is happening at the wrong place. Let's see. Let's compare it to here. Red banana. It needs to wait. Is that true? So if B is 2, then this will run show, and then it'll wait for and then it'll show and wait for a few seconds. And if it was 1, it'll wait again, show. So we'll need to add the wait block right here. Wait, oh, I see it. Why was the forever block here? I got it. Very sorry. And I guess the wait block there was just extra, right? Wait. Let me continue with this game. Yep, see, it's good now. Let's wait. Is it happening in the same location always? I wanna ask. If that is so, I will need to fix it. It looks like it is. Let me fix it. There's no go to random position block. Make sure to add that one here. Or you can add it in the when green flag clicked. Let's see how this runs now. Oh, and let me just adjust this one to go to X0, Y0. And I'll delete these two costumes. So I'm waiting for the red banana to appear. Yes. It looks like it's working well. Yes, it went to a different position. Let's try a few more bananas. Yes. Working so far so good. Yes. That is great. And let me just wait for a while to try and break my world record to just test it once more. Real game creators test everything more than twice. Yes. The world record's increasing. Yes. So we did a really nice job, and don't forget to share your project, but because this is a YouTube tutorial, I'll not share it. So I'll see you next time when I'll create the video for Banana Derby V 3.0 and 4.0 if I have time that.